Hi guys, welcome to my every day I'd like to share a quote with you guys. I get them from apps on my phone or just emails that I'm sent from different spiritual guides that I have. So today's is be amazing. I just wanted to come to you guys and just share what I have as far as my makeup talent, and there are so many people that I know that have told me to try this, and I've been reluctant on doing it. I've filmed probably 15 videos and I'm so scared to upload any of them. So it's about time that I take my problem and solve it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I went ahead and did my eyebrows. I started to conceal my eyebrows, look up, and my SD card was full. So I had to stop, come back, redo, start over. So, story of my life. That's okay though. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you have any questions for me, you can just put them down in the comment box. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you don't feel comfortable doing that just yet, that's okay. Just give me a chance. You never know, okay? And I won't be talkative like this the whole time. Your first time, you just gotta kind of give a little bit of yourself to people, and that's hard to do sometimes because people can be so judgmental. So I'm sorry that my lights flicker in the back. They're, I guess, the LED kind, and they kind of are distracting. I apologize. I bought the wrong kind and put them up, but I didn't want to take them back. So if you guys can just ignore that, I would appreciate it. I also have my camera, or my camera set up here, and my mirror is here. So if I tend to look down a lot, it's not because I'm checking myself out. It's just because I have to focus down here so that I can see what I'm doing so I don't look crazy up here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my concealer. I already used this is the NYX Cover and Conceal. It's the Dark Eye Corrector, and it's in this little pot. I like this because it does help your makeup stay on your eye better. For my eyebrows, I use the LA Color brow pencil. This one has that kind of rounded tip, and it is retractable, so I like it. It's okay. It's not the best, but because my eyebrows take 15 different things to put on them before I'm happy with them, I also use the ColorMates Eye Gel in the color brown. I like this. It's really small. It's got really good color. It's a good formula. I like it, but it may be kind of waxy for some people. It's creamy to me, but I tend to use cheap products on my eyebrows, and then because I set and redo them quite a bit sometimes, and I really just want to get them microbladed, to be honest with you guys, but I just haven't got there yet. So we'll see what happens with that. If I do get them done, then I will take you along for that journey with me, if you guys would like that. I'm excited because that's just one thing that I really want to do, and I'm not gonna just go to anybody. I gotta look at the options and see who would be the best fit for me, because my eyebrows I've gone through some things with my eyebrows. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and the only thing that you did in the 80s and 90s, you just had one thin little brow. The one little thing. You plucked, you shaved them, you did basically anything you could to keep them from being bushy, and now that's the thing. Everybody wants bushy eyebrows, or, you know, thick, pretty eyebrows, so they don't have to do all this extra. Oh, not me. I gotta be difficult. So I go above and below with this because it does shape your eyebrows nicely, like you get that good point on there. I'm gonna go on the above here. And if you get used to doing this, it's not so hard. Like, I watch some of the girls and I'm like, oh my gosh, they do that so fast. I would totally take off most of my eyebrow doing that. I tend to be super dry right here in this area. I don't know if you guys are, but oh my gosh, it's horrible because sometimes it can make your eye makeup look not crusty, but I guess I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. So I have to really concentrate that area whenever I'm exfoliating or whenever I'm putting on my hydrating masks and things like that at nighttime. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I wanna go ahead and use one of my palettes. I got this in my BoxyCharm. I love it. It's the Ace Beauté. Girl, Ace Beauté. And ooh, look at the colors. I love this. It is so pretty. I'm going to just use like this right here is the e.l.f. The e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I didn't want to say it wrong. This is an amazing brush. It has like it's really soft, but it's tiny. Like if you look at it compared to my eye, it's little. You can take your concealer and kind of smudge it out, even on the top there, so you don't have so much just a line or whatever. Get it there in that corner. Yeah, that way it kind of can really get a good prime going there like that. I'm gonna take this color, Patchouli, I believe is what it's called, this one. Okay, and I'm just gonna put it over as a base. Okay, that is a good way to keep your makeup on a long time during the day. You just get a good base coat, just I don't know, a light color, so that you can blend your stuff easier. It just helps to blend the makeup that you're gonna do easier. Look at the pan. See all that fallout right here? Yeah, it's a lot. But the pigment is so good. So who cares, right? So I'm gonna go in. You can keep your eye open just a little bit so that you can find out where your crease is, okay? I'm just going to do it on one side, and I'm going to use a generous amount. I have to get kind of close, okay, into my it looks like. Sorry, my camera wants to be mean to me today. It's probably because it's my first day, but it's loose pigment. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take it on one of my flat concealer brushes again. This one doesn't have a name. Well, it did have a name, but I guess I used it so much that it kind of came off. But I'm going to spray it. I spray mine first when it's a loose pigment because it picks up more product. And then when you lay it down, it looks really nice. Lots of fallout. Okay, I'm back, and I have done about as much blending as the law will allow on my eyes because they just won't blend anymore, which is fine. I'm happy with them. So the e.l.f. cleaning cloths, they're so good, and they smell good. They smell fresh. Oh, they smell so good. I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit more of my, my primer. I'll get it together in a minute. My first video, don't judge me. Okay. Alright, let me get rid of this junk. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my primer again. Just this one, the yellow one from e.l.f. I honestly can't remember. It's the hydrating one, I'm more than positive. And I'm just gonna do a little bit. You're in the T-zone. Beow, beow. Alright, so right now my go-to is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, medium beige, number 4. Okay, it does have a pump on it. Mine's kind of dirty because I use it. I am going to put this on. I like these like fluffy brushes. It's kind of big. It's one of my BH Cosmetics. I just put some dots, little dots like this. And then I'll kind of just go over my face like this. And then I work it in. And then I do that until I've got me a good kind of base with it. My brushes don't always give me the best coverage, so I like to use my NYX sponge. It's the black one, and it says NYX on it. You can kind of see it, but it's really, really soft. I love these. This one is really good. It's got cool edges on it. It's got this one, and it's also got this tiny one, and then this flat area with the rounded bottom. It's really good. So I like to use, sorry, wrong side. I like to use the big flat end, and just kind of push this foundation into my skin. That gets into the pores, okay? On my nose. I don't go underneath my eyes, guys, because, oh, guess what? She got lines. Yup, fine lines will get you. Especially with thick foundations. That's why I'm like, I don't usually use the full coverage. But because I like this foundation, it doesn't make me feel heavy on my skin. It does give me a good coverage. I mean, you can still see through my skin, like on and see some of my, like my little, I call these angel kisses. I like to use like good terms like that for things that you know, show up underneath all that makeup. I do have dark splotches still, but I don't use a lot of foundation because it makes me look cakey. And no matter what kind I use, no matter what I do, no matter how much I exfoliate, no matter how much I hydrate my skin, I don't know why, but any foundation looks cakey on me. But enough of that. I'm going to use the Lasting Finish 25 Breathable Foundation. This is so good. It's by Rimmel. And it's number 001. I love this. And it's got like the little like end on it, the little spongy end. And it just comes out like that. And it's so good. And all I need is like, like those. I don't know if that's a thing. But... And then I go down my nose, push out a little bit, just here, because I do have dark spots from tanning. And that's all we gonna have right there, okay? And the reason I don't use that much is because, fine lines. I'm gonna spray just right there down the middle. Kind of gives it just a little bit of extra hydration to my skin. Usually on this area I don't use my my brushes except for the conceal brush. I like to use the sponge because it pushes in all that highlight and it gives you a really good highlighted area. Okay, so we're going to go in with this brush again. And you really don't want to like ever like sweep your foundation. Just kind of want to press. And see, you've got that real pretty highlight right down the middle, okay? And I keep away from over here again. That's where my fine lines are because I smile so much. I got fine lines. And that's okay. Okay, so I also use the Rimmel banana powder. I have to put mine like in a little bowl because it doesn't have like a top on it. It's just real small and there's just nothing to use to, you can't just, it's too much, okay? So I use my sponge like this and I just go in right here. I don't get up under here, girls. I don't, or guys, sorry. I don't mean to be one-sided there because I totally love me some gay boys, y'all, or makeup boys, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna bake because baking makes me look cakey, so I just wanted to get that area set. So, and then I have this awesome brush that I bought at Walmart the other day. This thing is huge. It is a bronzer brush, and I can't remember what, I can't remember what brand it is, but it's awesome. It's called a bronzer brush, but I'm not going to use, I mean, if I do that much bronzer on my face, it's like the size of my face. So I can't, but it does really, really good with the powder, okay? Now sometimes it'll get, that brush is so big, it'll take off my eyebrows right here. So I just have to kind of go in and fix that part right there, which is fine with me. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me to have to go back in. Plus, I didn't really show y'all how I do my eyebrows anyways. I like this part a little bit lighter than the rest of my brows, just to give it that real look. More real look than, you know, I don't really use the spoolies that much, only because it takes off most of my makeup when I do that, because I don't have real eyebrows to help hold that product on there. So kind of fill them in a little bit. And then I'm going to use my concealer brush to carve out the little imperfections. Okay, I'm good. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is, ooh, I got my Morphe palette, my first one. I was so proud of myself. I know people, like makeup artists, have so many amazing palettes. This one is so awesome. And, you know, it comes with the mirror and all that good stuff. But my gosh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. So I am going to use the color Donut to begin with. This one here. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to blind y'all. I'm going to use this one here, that one right there at the top, okay? And I'm going to use just a fluffy brush. Oh, I love this brush. It's so soft. One of my homegirls got it for me for my birthday. Shout out to Rosita. I'm just going to bronze up my face. I don't use a lot because I'm already fairly dark, so I just do the bronzy, like the 3 that you're supposed to do. That's what I learned. I used to work at Clinique and they taught us just a few little things here and there. Clinique is more skin oriented, but they do have some really super cool makeup now. So I love it. Oh my gosh, I just love the bronzy look that it gives you, especially in the summertime. It gives you that bronzy sun-kissed look. I am going to use this fluffy brush, not that one, sorry about that. This one is another BH Cosmetics, I believe. No, this is Real Techniques by Sally. And I'm just going to use the lightest color here, right here. No, this one. I'm going to use Donut again. And I'm going to go in on just the sides and really lightly, because it can make, you can really like overdo the nose if you're not careful, especially if you're new at doing it. Okay, so all right, and then I'm gonna go in and contour. I know that sounds weird because we've already done bronzing, but you want to get like this right here. This is my skin, that is my cheekbone, okay? And I don't really have it on this side. Our faces are, one side is different than the other all the time. You either got one eye that's different, or and a lot of time I think everyone has a lazy eye. So if you notice on camera that I have one that's lazier than the other, girl, just one of them likes to work harder and the other one's lazy. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Debutante right here. I usually use this Fabulous one, but because I'm not so dark, I don't want to overdo it. And I'm just gonna go in right there, just kind of around the temple, forehead, and right here. Sorry, my phone is going insane right now. Right there. Just kind of blend it out. I'm gonna use this brush, this big, huge bronzer brush, and just kind of, okay, do this so we can blend it all in. All right, and then the next thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna go in and I want to use on this palette the Midnight Masquerade palette by Pure. I love this palette, And oh my gosh, it smells delicious, guys. It smells like vanilla. It's so good. But I'm going to use this pink color. It is called Hidden Secret, and that is what I'm going to use for my blush. This is this is a powder brush. I don't know why, but I use it for my my blush, and I love it. It's just really actually a small brush, but picks up enough product for me, and I'm just going to use it right here on the cheeks. Smile. God loves you. Sorry. Okay. Now we've got our color in. I think that's really pretty. It matches the eye color really well. I like that. So the next thing I'd like to do is I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to highlight. Okay. I like a lot of highlight. A lot of people don't like a lot of highlight, so that's okay. It's whatever you want. And also with older skin, more matured skin, it's going to be harder for you not to keep those fine lines hidden if you do use highlight, because it gets into the fine lines. But oh my gosh, is it so pretty? Does it bring out features? Does it make you look glowy? Yes, all of those. And to me, that outweighs the fine lines, because I'm going to have them anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a Beam, okay, and I'm going to mix it. These two right here, I'm going to mix them. I love gold. Gold is one of my favorite things. It's good on my skin. It brings out my my highlight so good. And see, you can already see it. You can also see those two little marks I told you about where I used to have my my piercings, which I hope to get back soon. We'll see. It's hard to get, sometimes it's hard for people to take you seriously when you have piercings on your face. I don't care. I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, okay? On your nose now, it's totally up to you how you want to make this look. I love the bridge right here. I love to do highlight on the bridge and up. Just a little here, just a little, okay? I've got some highlight going on. That's all going to calm down once you set your makeup, okay? I'm just only going to use this color, the highlight, the white color Beam, on my lip here and here on the Cupid's bow, okay? Oh, that's so pretty, guys. Okay, and then if you want to go in with maybe like just a little concealer brush and use, I'm going to use Beam again, and I'm going to just highlight here. And here. And then go ahead and get it in that little corner there. Girl, then you just looking blinged out. I had to do a little Laura Lee in there for y'all. She does it. She gets it. Anyway, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray my face. And the reason that I haven't done my eyelashes and my lips yet is because when I do my eyelashes and I don't use false eyelashes, the mascara always gets onto my eyes, and I still have the underneath area to do. So I'm going to go ahead and spray myself. This is the NYX Dewy Finish. And I love it, the setting spray. I also add just a little bit of face oil, any kind of face oil that you like. A lot of people don't like, you know, it kind of feels dewy and yucky on their skin, but me, I love the hydration, so I don't really care. But I shake it really good. Shake it till you break it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, and then I just use the palette. I don't have one of those little cool fan things like other people do, but hey, whatever. Maybe one day I will. See, now whenever it sets, it's gonna look amazing. Look at that. It's just coming together so nicely. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes. I love the falsies, the purple, the weather. I also, sometimes I just don't want to use eyeliner. Eyeliner is hard for me because I have a hooded eye. My eye comes down too far, and so when I try to do a wing, it just kind of like my eye lays over that part, and it just doesn't look right on me. So 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see me do a winged liner, but I can do them, and I will show you once in a while on my channel if you would like to see that. Can show you how to do it. I almost just don't, I love to see it on other people because it's just so pretty for some, but for me, I can't do it. That face we make when we're doing our eyelashes, that face. I just kind of go over it. Usually I curl my eyelashes, excuse me. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottoms real quick, and I'm gonna do a pop of color just because I think it would be fun, and it'll be just something a little bit different. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Pure palette again, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this blue color. It's so pretty. It's called Showtime, and I'm just gonna do it very lightly on the bottom. Oh, that's so pretty. It just gives you just a little extra, a little something extra. Okay. Ooh, wee, there. Now, if you're not wearing these colors, you know, you can always do something different, or you can keep it natural, not do any of it. It doesn't really matter. I did learn from Juicy Jazz that when you're doing your bottom lashes, you know, people always are doing like this. If you kind of squint, if you squint, it tends to help your eyelashes to, for some reason, come out more, and that's always a good thing because I don't have that much on the bottom. So it gives you a little extra volume, see? My real lashes are fairly long because I take biotin a lot. I love biotin. It's such a good thing. Like if you aren't allergic to it, or you don't have any kind of reason that you can't take it, man, if you take biotin, it is the best stuff. It helps everything grow. Your nails, your eyes, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your eyes. I said your eyes, not your eyes. It'll make your eyes grow, girl. Definitely don't want to take that if that's the case. Okay, so we're gonna do our lip liner. Another thing I really want is some lip injections, but I'm somewhat scared because I do watch a lot of YouTube and I don't want to be unbotched. So I'm just gonna go over the top here. Sorry, I didn't tell you. I go above my lip just a little bit, okay? This is the Wet n Wild, and it's the gel liner in the color, what is it? I hate when I can't lay down the mauves is what it's called, okay? I don't really put a lot on because this is extreme. I don't take off my concealer either. If my lips are not too bad, I just go over it with my lipstick. Which, y'all, this is my favorite. The Butter Lipstick by NYX. Ooh-wee. It is so nice. The formula is so nice. It's super, super soft on your lips. I always get the nude colors. This one is called, I'm sorry, Root Beer Float. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Buxom. Yeah, I got this in a charm or an Ipsy, and I love it. It is the most awesome. It's a lip plumper. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Right here. Just there and there. So, yep. Okay guys, that's it for today. That is my tutorial. This is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna zoom out so you guys don't have to be right up in my face, and I'm not right up in your face. So I do really appreciate you guys watching. If you would, please just like my video, subscribe to my channel if you're interested, and I'm gonna be back with some more great tips and tricks for you. And every day we're gonna be able to go over some spiritual love with you guys, and I just want to say thank you again for supporting me, and I hope that you keep tuning in because there's good things to come. Okay, all right, bye guys, be blessed.